doing. So the breath is automatic, but the breath can also be controlled. So we can notice what the breath is doing naturally, just checking how it's moving in the body. You can do that now. Notice if there's any tightness in the body as the breath moves down through the mouth and the windpipe into the lungs. You might have tightness in your jaw if you're feeling stressed. That's one way to know. Good. So that's just a way to know where we are at this moment without judgment. And then we can work on releasing the jaw if that's tight, so softening it. Bringing your attention there and softening it. If your breath was more in the top part of the lungs, we want to go deeper. Breathing deeper is better for you. More oxygen into the body. It sets off the calming effect that the breath has. So breathing in through the nose all the way to the bottom of the lungs. So your belly sticks out naturally. So you can try that, breathing in through your nose. Breathe out. Breathing in through your nose. One more time, breathing in through your nose. So when we breathe in and engage our lungs, or rather they engage with the breath, they expand. So we want to sit up tall so that lungs have room to expand. So that's an important thing to do. And you might notice if you're sitting like this during the day and bending over, it's harder to breathe in deeply, and that can actually cause more stress in the body. So always checking on your posture and checking on your breath. If it's shallow, breathe in deeper. So that's one way to monitor the breath through the day, just checking on it. If you're going through a lot of stress, it's natural that it's going to be shorter and more shallow. That's what I mean by shorter. So just going to start breathing in deeply to change that. And the breath will tell the body to relax. So the body automatically relaxes with the breath. Okay, so you would do some belly breath with the hands on the belly, breathing in through the nose, breathing in deeply so the belly pushes out naturally. And breathe out. You could have one hand on your heart, the other hand on your belly. So you breathe in and just watch the air, or feel the air as it moves down. Doing that over a few more times. You might like to close your eyes as you breathe in. Breathing in all the way down to the belly. Long, slow breath out. I'm feeling the effect already. So we could keep doing that for 5 minutes and you would start to feel like you're floating on air, which is quite nice. And this is such an easy thing to do anywhere you are. So if you were at an office, you could be doing this at your desk and no one would know. So a helpful thing to do. So one of the easiest things you could do is to sigh. We can try that by breathing in through the nose. Make a loud sigh out. Try this together. Unfortunately, I can't see or hear you, so let's do it. Breathing in. If you're feeling quite stressed, you can make a really guttural sound. This is an easy one for kids to do. I've got a blog on my website called Belly Breathing, so this is all written down for you to look at later if you want to do that. My website is linked in my bio, so you can go to that. So the sigh breath is a simple one you could start with for anyone, and then you could try the belly breathing. I'll go over the belly breathing again later. So the next one is called snake breath, and this is another good one for children. So you breathe in through the nose, breathe out. So you make the snake sound on the out breath and keep it going until you've exhaled completely. So it'll be a very long breath out. So I'll do that again. You can do it with me, breathing in through the nose. So that's an easy one to start with if you're teaching children, your kids. And if you are finding it hard to do belly breathing, you can start with that. It's just it feels good when you do it. So snake breath, breathing in through the nose and breathing out, making a snake sound as long as the exhale. Already I'm starting to feel the energy move through me, and that's why you can see I was sort of moving side to side. That's what happens for me. So you might notice that too. These are all part of yoga pranayama. Prana means energy, yama means control, so controlling energy, and it's to control the energy in your body. So there are specific techniques in yoga that are designed to control your energy. The side effect of these is we've found in the Western world, is for relaxation and stress release. Okay, so while we're doing these, we're helping ourselves, but there's a bigger effect happening for us in terms of our spiritual development, our energy body, and you can also practice these for your intuition to make your connection to spirit stronger. Okay, so we've done the sigh breath and we've done the snake breath. The hummingbee breath, this one is really good for clearing your mind of lots of thinking, like your mind just can't stop thinking. And very good for children as well because it's fun. So for hummingbee, you're going to make a sound like a bee. And there's a hand gesture for this. So we want to cover the flaps of our ears with our thumb. So we push them in so we can't hear as well. And then we close our eyes and cover them. And this is to reduce the external vision and hearing so that it's a very internal experience. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate and then I'll explain it. So I just did one round, but we'd keep doing them over and over again. So what you do is you breathe in through the nose And then you make a B sound in your mouth as you breathe out. And I'll do that without the hands. So breathe in. It's a humming sound. So if you want to join in with me, put the thumbs over the flaps of your ears and the fingers over your eyes and close your eyes. And we'll keep doing this. I'll do it for 4 rounds, but normally you'd go longer. So breathing in. And then you notice the feeling. So you might want to keep your eyes closed still and just notice any sensations. Notice how your breath feels. Notice your mind. So if you want to comment how you felt after that, I'd love to hear. I feel really chilled out now, and I can feel energy in my forehead area, or my mind, my head, and I feel peaceful. So that was called the humming bee breath. Again, you can find this information on my blog. I've got a blog called Belly Breathing. Okay. So we'll go to belly breathing. I did this at the start of the live, but we'll go back to it. And this time, if you want to join in, you can lie down on your back and have your legs bent and knees resting together and the feet on the floor. So that's a comfortable position so that your back is on the floor and the legs are bent with the feet on the floor. And then you place your hands on your belly. Breathing in through the nose, breathing all the way down to the belly, and slowly breathing out all the air. You might like to close your eyes during this. Continuing with this breath, moving down into the base of the belly, slowly. And breathe out completely, letting the air out slowly. As you breathe like this, you can notice the belly rising as you breathe in. And the belly falling as you breathe out. Keeping your awareness on this practice, not letting the mind drift off. You might like to put one hand on your heart and one hand on the belly. And notice how you feel. That is belly breathing in the restorative pose, lying on your back with your knees bent and resting on each other and the feet on the floor. So this is very good for releasing stress, relieving anxiety, and also good for preparation to meditate. So if you want to meditate but your mind is very busy, you could do this first to prepare yourself. There are some more complicated pranayama practices from yoga, but I won't teach them here today. If you would like a session that's customized to your needs, I offer them online, and I can offer a whole relaxation class with breathing, meditation, and yoga nidra relaxation. So that's available. And the other thing I wanted to talk about regarding stress relief is laughter. So the practice that I am a teacher of is called laughter wellness, and that is also called laughter yoga in some places. And this is a therapeutic way to laugh for healing and for anxiety relief and stress relief, and has a bunch of other benefits. I find it very useful for people who are very over serious, have lost zest for life, exhausted, can't see the light in life anymore, so very stressed, and just can't laugh. Things don't make them laugh anymore. There's another thing that this practice does is makes you breathe deeply. So that's similar to what we were doing before with the yoga breathing. So one example I would suggest you can practice with is making the ha sound. So you would just say ha, and then ha ha ha, and then ha 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 ha, and keep going. It turns into real laughter. So this is something you can do if you're feeling like you need help laughing. If laughing is okay for you but you're not doing much of it, I recommend watching comedies or things that do make you laugh. And if you're having a stressful time at the moment, look at what you're watching on TV and try and bring more laughter into your viewing, because that is going to help you with your feel-good hormones and just bring you into a more resilient mode for getting through this challenging time. So I hope this helped you, and if you need any help, just reach out. I have online sessions and I'm available this week if you need support. So thank you for joining me. Namaste.